Now, you and I sat through this trial in 2006, and what a crazy 5-week ride it was. Of course, McCowen found guilty of the murder of Krista Worthington of Truro. I think before I saw this trial and saw all that happened, I'd say, there's no way they're going to throw out this verdict. But, you know, at this point, it's a crazy ride. Anything could happen.
Anything could happen, and especially with this case, strange, bizarre things that you would never have expected have a tendency to happen. I did talk with a longtime retired Superior Court judge who actually said that in the few cases that he does see where there are claims that of racism among deliberating jurors, that there is actually about a 50-50% chance that that the verdict gets overturned and that defendant gets a new trial. He's never seen anything like this before, where a whole jury is called back to answer questions about what their deliberation process was like. So, you know, some observers have said there's no way that Judge Gary Nickerson is going to grant a new trial, and that he'll probably deny it, no matter what, you know, the jurors turned witnesses are going to say. And then there are other people who say that if they indeed do say that they made these statements, and the other jurors can convince Gary Nickerson that these statements were made and that they were serious, that he has no choice but to grant a new trial. So it really remains to be seen what's going to happen. And you're right, anything could happen.
And for trial watchers like ourselves and the rest of Cape Cod, this hearing is almost like the ultimate DVD bonus extra. We're going through the looking glass during this hearing, and we're going to find out what happened in the jury room, and we're going to see the jurors testify as witnesses.
That's exactly right, and it doesn't happen very often. And, you know, one of the reasons why is because the jury deliberations are considered sacrosanct. Nobody really wants to step on their toes. People don't like to overturn their verdicts normally. You know, it's a hard and long process for anybody, but in particular for jurors in a case like this. But it is going to be fascinating, if for no other reason than just to see sort of what goes on behind the scenes that we don't usually ever get to see.